So our buddy John here is 20 years old, and he only can see himself falling in love with and being with a virgin. So a woman that hasn't had sex with another man. He talks to a lot of girls and they get to know each other, but the minute he finds out that she's had sex with someone else, not during their relationship, but as they're getting to know each other, he finds out that, oh, so you've had sex before. Her value in his eyes immediately drops, right? And it irritates him, and he understands that this is probably not very practical to think and behave in this way, because the majority of the girls that he's talking to, and probably who he's going to come in contact with, are going to have had sex already. It's just, it's a part of the culture. It's the way we do things, right? Women, we all become very sexual at a very young age, 14 years old. So to expect someone to go into sexual ripeness at the age of 14 and then move all the way through their 20s without having sex is rare. It's just something that's not going to happen that easily or very often. So what can he do to get over this, right? You make another very interesting point in your question. You say that the other thing that really has to be there for me is that I need to be able to speak with this woman on an intimate level, very personally. Unless we can share very personal, intimate conversation, I lose interest. You're an interesting dude, and I feel a sense of connection with you, because a lot of the things you're saying I feel also. The thing with a red flag that goes off for me when you say that you can talk to women, or you need to have a verbal communication relationship with them, you've got to be able to express yourselves through talk, means to me that you're looking for a life partner. You're looking for someone who is on the same energetic wavelength as you. You're not just looking to, obviously you're not looking to just go and have sex, and you're not looking for somebody to fill your ego gratification. You're looking for someone who you can share your heart with. And the thing is, you're also looking for someone you can share your heart with who hasn't shared their sexual energy with, right? So you want to open up at the heart, and you want to open up at the balls. And you want someone else that you can share that with also. This is very pure, right? And it may seem narcissistic and crazy for you to think, I just want a virgin. You're not that type of guy. You're not coming across as like, macho controller type, and it's like, you need to be pure for me. You're coming across as someone who's willing to open your heart, and you want to share that openly with someone who has not done so with someone else. You want your own. And it's this selfishness that's causing you this problem. It's thinking that when you share that heart and sexual energy with another person, that you own each other. What you've got to realize is that everyone is on their own journey, regardless of how much or who they love. That woman, you're missing out on quite a few women that might be perfect for you. Women who have begun their journey and have shared heart and sexual energy with, love and sexual energy with. And you're missing out big time because you're wanting to own all of that person. You will never own all of anyone. You might share heart feelings with, but you don't own that person. You don't own that love with that. You own the love, but you don't own that person. You own the energy between each other. And the same thing with sexual relations. You don't own the vagina. You don't own her vagina. You'll never own her vagina. You own the sexual energy between each other, but that's her vagina. And her journey may take her on a path where her vagina has been experienced before. You've got to get that through your head, right? You've got to get it through your head logically. This is one of the times where Elliot is saying, get out of your heart and balls and go back up to your head, right? It's usually the other way around. And it's funny because I'm not pro or con any of it. They've all got to be lined up. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. They've all got to be lined up, the head, the heart, and the balls. And right now, you're in your heart and your balls. You're feeling, and you're letting your feelings carry you, and it's tearing you apart. Get your head wrapped around. And a lot of times with the head, it's just a matter of telling ourselves the right story. Do you get that? Brainwash yourself. Tell yourself the right story. And the right story, a very resourceful story, and a story that's quite plausible, is that she's her own self, she's her own person, she will be on her own journey till the day you die. You could share sexual relation with her, you could share your heart and soul with her, but until the day you separate from the physical realm, you will not own her. I don't own my wife, she doesn't own me. You will never own the vagina. Do you understand? And there's a lot of unresourceful stories that she might be telling herself, like it's unclean now because there was another penis in there. Look, dude, the vagina is self-cleaning. At least most are. Don't worry about it. You know, his penis isn't still in there. It was an energetic exchange, right? That happened to be physical for what? 4 minutes? Maybe. Get over it, right? You just gotta get over it, dude, right? Hope that helps.